So another show I watched today at work is the one of the new series. I'm still gotta catch up on a couple of them. It's actually a new series that aired today, Wednesday, called Sakura Quest, which is an interesting show because it's about a girl who seemingly to me doesn't like the idea of being normal. She has this fond memory of when she was a kid that's like her sitting on a throne getting crowned, if you will, as like a queen. And that flashback is literally the highlight of her life. She can never think of a time she was more happy. And she's apparently, I think they said she's like a college graduate. She doesn't have a job. She's applied to like 30 different places and nobody's calling her back. They're all rejecting her. And so she she fights with her mom about not coming home. She lives in Tokyo. She's from kind of like the boonies, a very rural town. She doesn't like living there. There's nothing to do. And the reason I say she doesn't seem like she likes being normal is because when everybody says, you're just a normal girl, you're just a normal student, you're just a normal whatever, she goes, I'm not normal, I'm not. There's even a girl later who says, you're just a normal girl, and then she fights and says, well, I'm not normal, no. And then she's like, okay, so you're an abnormal girl. She's like, I'm not abnormal either. And then the other girl's like, so then I guess that means you're fucking normal, right? But anyway, so she ends up getting a call from this guy. Turns out the main girl has worked with her friend to do a modeling thing once before, and the recruiter, I guess, it's like, hey, someone asked for you by name. You got to be their queen or some shit. So it turns out she goes to this like rural town. They didn't mean for her. They meant for an idol named Tsubaki, which is dead. Who's dead? Because Tsubaki was popular when the old guy who asked for her was younger, and she died like 9 years ago. But also the way the kanji for like Tsubaki, and I think her name's like Kotoba or fucking maybe it is Sakura. I don't remember. But the way the kanji's written, it's almost identical, and that's why everybody got mixed up. And when they say, we need you to be the queen, they're being fucking literal. There's like a slight, small, independent city fucking thing in the middle of the town called the Kingdom of Chupacabra, and it's pretty much just a tourist attraction for people to go in and do whatever. And they want to revitalize the town and bring back everything, because the town's really shitty and small, and everything's like, everybody's leaving. And so they want her to be the queen and help revitalize the town, essentially. But the thing is, it's not that I dislike the main female character, but it's just that she's kind of an asshole a little bit, in a way. She doesn't like the boonies. She doesn't like the rural town. She doesn't realize that it's not for a day, it's for a year. She flips out on the person who gave her the job or something. Turns out it's in the contract, which she just didn't read. And then because she's mad about it, she just tries to fucking go back to Tokyo. Like, she doesn't have, mind you, she applied to like 31 places. None of them answered her back or have completely rejected her. All she wants to do is, quote, help people. But even when she's in the situation where she can help somebody, even for a year at this place, she's like, no, I don't like it. I want to be in Tokyo. And so she tries to like run away, essentially. And then even after finding out, which we also find out, that this Chupacabra Kingdom place is the place where that fond ass memory of being crowned comes from, she still doesn't feel motivated to try and help this place. And I'm not saying she should. I'm just saying it's kind of shitty, I'm interested in the show because I really want to know where exactly it's going to go, what decisions she might make to revitalize it, and what exactly is going on with all these characters and everything. It's like, it's probably a slice of life based on how the show is. I usually watch at least one a season, and I'm just really interested to see what happens with the characters, because they're drawn pretty nicely. I think they're actually pretty cute, which to some people wouldn't be a big seller, but I don't know, I like that look. It kind of reminds me of Shirobako for some reason, even though I never finished Shirobako, because I'm an asshole. I still think it looks like that, and I'm very interested in what's going on with the main female character, because it feels like she wants to be more special than she is, even though she's not special, to the point where I legitimately thought she was going to be actually like a princess or a queen or something, based on the whole crowning thing, and I'm not normal or whatever. But it seems like she actually is just a normal girl who doesn't want to be normal, and kind of is a little bit ungrateful in some ways, and hopefully will my main thing isn't even like revitalize the city. It's more like I hope this girl grows as a person, because she's not a bad person, but she kind of just seems to be very flawed. And not that you can you can get rid of all of your flaws, but I just hope she grows in some ways so that she can understand herself and other people better and not just kind of act like an asshole sometimes, you know what I mean? But as far as first impressions go, this will probably be it. The first episode was interesting, but I can't really say it had a lot of super substance for me. It was mainly just once again a setup thing. And it's not like info dump, because it's kind of slice of lifey, so it's mainly like, here's the thing that's gonna be this main setting. And that's really what it was. So let me know what you thought of Sakura Trick. Now, Sakura Trick, that's a completely different show. It's a Yuri. Let me know what you thought of Sakura Quest in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.